Pa, 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 pam. Pa, 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 pam. ¿Qué tengo que hacer? Ve a Lisis. ¿Y mi carro? A perro. Ahora sí se ve rojo. ¿Qué Cyberpunk? Kabuki. Ay. Órale, no recuerdo que se viera así. Mission complete. Little China. Hey. Lysis.
Looking a little put out there, input. Interest you in a preem BD?
Claro.
Sure, and I go.
Hold it, house rules first. There will be severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping. Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you. Like I don't know.
Doors open.
What?
Doors open. Cifras del daño de los personajes. A ver eso. Conectado. Tutoriales, inestabilidad del arma.
Input.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
Thank you.
My, what a sweet little face you have.
A cámara, ¿estás burlando?
Maybe you can tell me about it over a drink?
Hey, another round over here, Stat.
So, what can a girl like
Hey,
Hey.
Get you something.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Name's V. She and I have a date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn?
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one.
Ooh.
Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Sense on? Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Mind if we talk about the job? Heard you got something for me.
But not here. Come with me. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
This one's name candies. You'll feel us everywhere.
Nothing's wrong. Really?
Why don't you
Fuck to that.
I just told you.
Ah, cabra.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
I am the
I'm
best.
good at what I do. Got a solid crew on my back, too. Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms. Much, much more.
I'm the best. And I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex?
You writing Dex's bio? Hate to disappoint, but I just don't know much.
In other words, you hardly know each other. Yet he fingered you for this job. Curious.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Compeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
You know, just never rolled through that neighborhood.
Damn shame. The fresh they serve is sinfully good. Chef must have made a deal with the devil.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What? So Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them? Look, if you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch. Aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Well, likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan. Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off to in those boxes? No. They can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a Mox, too. Besides, we go back, years.
Oh, Judy.
V, this is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a Mox, not the latest member of your crew.
I understand.
Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy. Tread lightly.
Whatever I can.
And keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Sensory SIG amps, acoustic and emotive wave monitors. It's top shelf hardware.
Yeah, most of it's customized. Only thing factory are the casings.
Model this yourself?
What do you think?
Expression translator. Fuyutsuki, right? Thought the matrices on that series were fucked up.
They were, but swapping out matrices is simple. And this was the only model that'd support additional scanware. Alright. Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw. But yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him.
Me van a meter una memoria.
Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
El no.
So we drop V inside. Let him look, let him rummage around, right?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm no BD virgin, but the raw stuff? Uncharted territory.
Relax. I'll explain everything. It's less complicated than it sounds. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Ah, traigo botitas. Árale.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Mira, Judy.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory SIGs.
Así es, voy a conseguirme unos. Ya me van a instalar una cosa virtual.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. One more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. You need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
Boot it up.
Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, la Matrix. Hablando de eso, ¿no viste el tráiler? A ver. Matrix 4.
Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the BD to those psycho.
¿Y por qué tiene el look de John Wick?
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline.
O sea que John Wick es el de Matrix.
Okay, on you go.
Ah, ya me acordé de esto.
Down, everybody, on the
Sus-
ground. I want to see you kissing the flooring. Money.
Cámara, ya se la sabe.
Or I will fucking drop you, I swear to
Ah, un
God.
cubito.
Whoa, yeah, hey, now, before I blow your fucking head off.
Y pum. Cámara, banda. Chale, eso no debería ser divertido. No, es espanto Pax B.
Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well.
That was too much. Could feel the guy's pain, his stress, his hope. Hope wrapped up in something else.
Probably took a booster just before. You'll be fine. Got everything set up? Let's switch over to editing mode.
Eso está chido. Si recordarías que hiciste.
I'll sever the link to the BD roller's sensory array. You'll be able to look around freely. Whole scene's yours. Full cam control in analysis mode, so move around, zoom in and out, whatever else you come up with. Think of it as your own little sandbox. So analysis mode, you control playback. Can even pause when you feel the need. Then you use the editor console to unpause. Try it.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
Dream as hell, right? Well, that's not all. You can speed things up or rewind, whatever you like. Give it a try.
Got it.
Rewind. Roll it back to the top. Ah, good. Neat. Now try fast forwarding a bit.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Okay. You can also reset the recording. That'll take you right back to the beginning. Try it. Now for some fun. This here's why you came in the first place. In analysis mode, you get to view and even scan details of the enviro recorded by the BD roller. Focus on the heat, the gun this gonk gets from his buddy at the beginning. Now scan it.
¿En el a qué? Okay.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't be creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out, and we sell it. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high.
Okay, right here.
Ok, capa visual, las selecciones destacadas. Ok.
Excellent. Let's move on. Now, heads
Excellent.
up. In analysis mode, you can ferret out background noise and conversations if the roller got close enough. This tech records everything, every little detail, even the sights and sounds the roller was never aware of. To see the sources of the recorded sensory signals, switch to the audio layer in the editor. Go ahead and try that now. Okay, good. Now you should see several sound signatures in the store. Choose one and hone in on it.
Okay, fuck! On you go. Little shitheads! Go restock. I'll take the register. How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
So, any thoughts?
Unbelievable. Seriously, like what's happening right next to me.
Yeah, it's how BD recording implants work. They pick up everything, all the elements in the background. Then an editor tweaks them, makes them pop. Keep playing with the sound, explore it a bit. We'll move on when you get bored.
A ver, entonces. Esta ya está.
Yeah. Everybody! On the ground! What I know? I don't know! Get out!
Go restock. I'll take the register.
And a couple
How about you suck a bag of dicks, eh?
We have a deal today on 2 flavors. Curry and
Yeah,
surf and
everybody!
Now, everybody.
Sometimes you can analyze extra layers in the raw, stuff the roller's cyberware picked up.
Like what?
Ev's got Kiroshi optics that grab infrared, meaning you should be able to grab heat signatures from her recording.
Huh. Hella nice.
Now let's wait till the guy punches out the gunk at the counter.
On the ground! What I see you kissing the floor! Money!
Scanning works on peeps too. Walk up to the wounded chick. Try scanning her. Alright, next thing. Scroll forward to the part where our artist gets a lead injection.
Now, or I will fucking drop you! I swear to God! Look, you hit it now!
See that? They shot him and he never saw it coming. But you will. Here it comes. My favorite part of the game. See the blinking thing over the entrance? Surveillance cam. Must have caught our shooter. You'll see in a sec. Cam feeds to the screen behind the clerk. Roll back to where the screen's in the kid's field of vision, then scan it.
A ver. ¿Cómo hicieron eso?
His own chumba shot him. Probably planned to all along. Must have got a nice slice of cred on the black market for a BD like this. BD freaks are ready to pay a preem for a real flatline. Anyway, if you've seen enough, you can exit.
Ah, es divertida la Matrix.
Yeah, it's impressive, right? Too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your rec?
Dunno, Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Oh, yeah. I think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa, who?
Running for my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Judy, T-Bug's a professional, discreet to a fault. You can trust her.
Why? 'Cause you say so?
Sí.
Please, Judy. I'd never expose you to any danger.
You know that. Okay, V. Call T-Bug and we'll dive in.
T-Bag.
Hey V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Judy and Evelyn, they're chill. They're helping me work through this BD.
Uh-huh. All right. You gonna tell me what this is about?
Listen, need your help. Got no clue what to look for once I'm in.
All right, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
Got it.
Órale.
Ready?
Como en WhatsApp.
Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire up, Judy.
Mi coche.
Alright, V. Eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat.
Ah, Smasher.
Evelyn. I felt her fear. Sure got it under control quick, too.
I said, no. They'll have my head for this. Then you shall perish for a good cause. But make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to...
Listen in on that conversation, V. Could be something important.
Ok.
Finish. We shall see soon enough. I need a minute to finish.
The program is still in the trial phase. We cannot take it to market as is.
We shall see soon enough.
Please speak with your father. He's taken a particular interest in this project. He can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny, frozen bubble.
I should not even be listening to such things.
You will listen to this. Saburo is an adult despot, utterly removed from reality. Stuck in some fossilized vision of a world that no longer exists. Of a world that may never have existed. We have not seen eye to eye for the past 20 years. I am quite sure we want now.
Read the documentation carefully. The relic requires specific storage conditions. You must provide them.
Heard that? Relic docs gotta be around here somewhere. Look for them.
Escanealo.
Here in a drone. Ventilation and cooling. Servers. Gotta be. Fancy doodads in here need to be controlled.
Sorry to make you wait. Business can be stupid.
It wasn't long. Not even long enough for me to grow bored.
Is everything all right? You seem tense.
Touchy.
A moment. It will pass.
I can get to work on that. Just one condition.
You wish to make demands of me.
Only one. Focus on me.
Focus on me. ¿Y qué es lo que tengo que escanear? Modificación del 96 extremo, máxima precaución. Adam Smasher.
Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs. Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just
Mucho.
need access to their subnet.
You look like a cut of fuckable meat, are you?
I said, no, they'll have my head for this. That. You shall perish for a good cause. Make yourself comfortable. I need a minute to finish.
Pues escanealo, pa.
Oh, got any candy left?
Te quedan dulces. Ah, ya lo vi. Torreta.
Automated turrets. Latest scanner model. Systems all connected to the server.
Can you shut them off?
Externally, no way. Gotta get in, check out how they link into the system first. Looks like all their security systems are linked to the hotel subnet. We need the flathead. No other way to shut down these systems.
Flathead.
Can't get around them ourselves?
Nope. At least I'm fresh out of ideas.
Ya está, no lo vas a escanear. Ya esto.
Stuff was pretty fun last time.
Bedroom, nightstand.
I've got an idea. Be right back.
Vámonos.
Very nice. But come here already.
Just a sec. Looking for the perfect thing. Ah, you'll like this.
Sudatapat.
Manual details a special temp-controlled container. Relic needs to be kept real cool.
So, chips gotta stay in the freezer.
Yep, could damage it otherwise. Okay, switch on thermal layer detection in the editor. Should be easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
Sí, pero examina la pistola.
Loaded. Safety's on. Good to know, though. Once you're in there, don't forget about that iron.
Ah, cabrón, que escanea. Bueno, a ver qué cabe esta. Vámonos. Su cara pixeleada.
아니야. 거의 세제가 해먹이라.
Ah, you'll like this.
Ajá.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber. Temp matches that stipulated in the docs, but no way the chip's hiding there. Too risky. Temp fluctuations, risk of damage.
Ajá. Aquí.
Oh, Donaghys. Looks like Mr. Arasaka has
Champagne.
something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
Aquí.
Just a fancy-ass fridge. Temp doesn't match the guidelines. Won't find a thing here. Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docs.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Quit out of the editor.
Bzzum.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache on your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
We needed that recording, Judy. The BD practically does our job for us.
The BD will be the death of us. Seriously. If Arasaka finds out you have it, you're dead. I'm dead.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
Ahí se queda. Presta.
V, one sec. Let's walk.
Ooh.
Well, what do you think?
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
¿Quieres jugar a nuestro fixer?
If I agree, there'll be hell to pay, for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Acepta, perro.
If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few...
How things looking, Mr. V?
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Compeki was worth our time.
4 a.m. last night.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic.
About the bank stuff, yada yada yada.
No.
We're all set. Ready to go. What now?
Now we do the job I hired you to do. Grabbing that biochip. We'll talk about the rest at the afterlife. See you there.
Great. Be there in no time.
See you, Mr. V.
What a sweet little face you have.
Come on in.
See you, Mr. B. Mr. Anderson. Órale. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo va todo? Jackie Wells. De golpe. Bell Afterlife. Corre bien, pero no frena, que pex. Arrasaka. Es ahí el otro. ¿Dónde le doy la vuelta? Aquí. Ah, la atropellé. Ah, de los de viaje.
Para esta noche. Santísima ma, te vas a enterar mañana. Yo también te quiero, ma.
Jackie.
Yeah, about time, Holmes. What's new with Senora Wells?
You know, she's worried about me. Whatever. Can't help herself, you know? Checking to see if I'm not rotting in some dumpster, like most of the Wells boys. It's really starting to wear on me. The more I tell her everything's okay, the more I feel like I'm straight up lying. But that's done after tomorrow. Afterlife, here we come, baby. Yeah!
The afterlife. Known far and wide, that name.
Oh, yeah?
Some of the Nomad clan's biggest jobs were scored right here.
Don't surprise me. Ain't no better place than Night City to land a gig. Ready to get your cherry popped? Yeah, come on! Place used to be a morgue. You believe that?
Who would have thunk?
I know, right? Way before our time, that. When proper burials were still a thing.
And who might you clowns be?
Name's V. This is Jackie Wells.
Oh. Is that supposed to sound familiar?
It will soon. We're here to see Dex.
Yo, Dex. Got two live ones saying they're here to see you. Yeah? Alright then. Says he needs a second or two. Go get yourselves drinks or something.
Way ahead of you, Viejo.
After Pow.
Part of Night City. Right there. Beating. Hear it? Can you imagine? Susan Forrest, Boa Boa, maybe even Morgan Blackhand.
Looks like we're up.
Bora Bora.
You see that old lady there? That's Rogue. Best fixer in all of Night City.
Thought Dex was the best.
Rogue was lining up jobs when Dex was still shitting in diapers. Place belongs to her.
What can I get you?
You order.
2 tequila old fashions with a splash of cerveza and a chili garnish.
Duo of Johnny Silverhands coming up.
Right on, chica.
Johnny Silver Pow.
Somebody did their homework.
Looks like the dog ate mine.
Age-old tradition. Drinks are named after our regulars.
Say I wanted a drink named after me. What would I have to do?
Snuff it. Mind-blowingly spectacular fashion. It would be best.
What a beautiful tradition.
Son asquerosamente ricos por el golpe de nuestras vidas.
Being filthy rich.
Filthy rich legends.
Guess dying's a small price to pay for going down in history.
I Live like a legend first, though, huh? Death. It's nothing but the final flourish. Oh, and by the way, name's Jackie Wells. You want to write down my recipe?
Sure.
Shot of vodka on the rocks, lime juice, ginger beer. Oh, and most importantly, a splash of love.
Haha! I'll remember that. Heard you were Dex's latest finds.
Just biz, no big deal.
How do you know?
Dishon, see you now.
My job to know. Look around. How do you think mercs earn their reps? Through gossip rivaling that of schoolgirls, that's how. Break a leg.
Thanks.
This way.
Pobre Pax, ni le hicimos caso.
Damn, Holmes. You're huge. Work out? Same here. No, in the ring. You do some kind of exotic shit? Kempo? Ninjutsu?
Esto le está ligando como a la vaca.
Drop me?
Shoot. In here.
Este pinche tipo.
That's right. Excelsior.
Aquí está.
Cold hard eddies as per usual. Gotta bounce. Well, if it ain't Mr. V.
Whole family in one place. Ha! Finally!
First time in real space.
And the flathead.
Let's see this bad boy.
Ahí está.
Alright then. Set your butts down comfy.
Thanks for your help back at the scav haunt.
A few Reapers less in the city. Good thing.
City Hall should be fucking thanking us. Sweet booth. It's soundproof?
Jackie.
Now, Mr. Wells is right. We're gonna be going over some sensitive material. But if it's all right with y'all, I'd like to start with a question for Mr. V. Evelyn Parker, how'd you fare?
Well, as I could have, I guess. Walked around Compeki Plaza inside from that raw BD she
Hay
stole.
unas ahorita estaba viendo unas bailar, estaban igualitas que este Pax.
So you know the target.
Como la negra mañana. Oh,
the
sí.
Emperor's son and heir apparent.
Man with the millionaire name and no talent to back it up. Evelyn Parker's special friend? So she just want to see what's good, or was there something else?
Parker chick? I don't know. Sent out mixed signals, so I got mixed feelings. One night sipping Champaradise with Yorinobu. Next night chatting it up with regulars at Lizzie's. Worlds don't match
Son
up.
las bien apestosas, ¿no?
Struck me too.
You saying we putting 2 and 2 together and getting 5? Some part of the equation's missing then, clearly. That's why y'all gotta fix her. Anyone try to fuck you, they first gotta fuck their way through Dex Deshawn's 300-pound ass. Anything else?
Think she just wanted to see what I was about.
Wanted to see what you was about, huh?
How about we go over the plan? What you got for us, Dex?
This.
Well, here goes nothing.
Me and Dex have already covered the fine deeds. Ops-wise, should be a stroll on the beach.
Elaborate. I want to hear it.
A Delamain will drop your asses at the front door of Compeki Plaza. You'll stroll right in thanks to your false identities.
Que si te pasaran la
Then,
tarea.
with Bug's help, you'll breach the hotel subnet.
Mine and the Flathead's help.
Last but not least, you slip into Yorinobu's penthouse and clep the relic.
It goes without saying, we do this on the hush. Ideally, no bodies. Not a one.
You'll have T-Bug on comms for the duration. Time for your burning questions.
All clear to me.
Perfect.
I got a question. When do we get to the real reason we're all here?
Cut for fresh talent's always the same and non-negotiable. 30%.
Bro, 30?
Every part in this drama carries its risks. That's the value of yours, as determined by me.
Ah, está bien.
Jack, it's fine. Don't push it.
Are you for real?
Drop it, I said. Cut's fair. Trust me.
Fine. Whatever. Fuck it.
Last thing, Konpeki's got a strict no-iron policy. Security gates, the works. So you dogs will leave your lead spitters in the ride. Take the flathead inside in its case.
Got some deft suits, so you'll look the part too.
Chido.
Thanks, T.
So, not to count chickens, but why don't we see our Eddies?
All depends how Miss Parker avails herself of her role. But a week, 2 tops is my guess.
What do we do while waiting? Sit around, suck air?
You sit tight, heads down, because old Uncle Arasaka be watching. Now, as that old Greek dog says, life's a banquet, so don't go thirsty, but don't get drunk either. Your chariot awaits outside.
My cue to Delta 2. Gotta prep to jack in. Be there when you come on comms. Any other issues? Now's your chance.
I'm good. No questions.
Let's get to work.
Ya lo jugó, ya sabe.
Let's roll. No point in waiting.
In getting rich, you mean?
Ajá. Sí es muy rápido el juego. A ver este.
Welcome on board this Delamain service. With Delamain, you leave your problems at the door.
Son of a bitch. Better fucking believe I will.
I see no reason why you should be using expletives.
Oh, yeah? What about that time I wanted to...
Ah, ya se ve mejor el robot.
Unfortunately, we do not take on such contracts.
Se ve más feo y azul.
3 months I'd been saving up scratch. Water under the bridge. Hit it, Del.
Before we begin our journey, I must verify the identities of all customers. Please proceed to connect your personal links. Thank you. Excelsior package activated.
Excelsior? Oh, this just keeps getting better.
Excelsior.
The Excelsior is a package tailored to our premium clientele.
Top quality don't come free, you know. Now watch. Delamain, initiate combat mode.
My apologies, but you do not appear to be in any sort of imminent danger.
Huh. Oh well. Trust me, you'll mow down an army of Saka ninjas if it comes down to it.
Dex ain't skimping, is he?
He's taken 70% of the pot. Or have you forgotten already? Excelsior.
Motel, not hell. Modo de combate activado.
Wouldn't get overly excited. Haven't gotten there. Not yet. No, Jack. Kinda feels like you're losing that steel grip of yours.
Huh. Seems to me like it's you who's got some kind of problem.
Need you to keep your head clear and in the game. We got a job to do.
It's never, ever been clearer in my whole fucking life. Let me explain something to you, V. My whole life I've spent in this shit around us. And I ain't going back.
Hey, how's things?
Smooth as fucking sandpaper.
We'll be, pulling up to the hotel soon.
Listen, set up a direct encrypted line to guide you through Konpeki. V, ring Jackie now, see if we're in sync. Can't be too careful.
We are nearing our destination.
And?
Got static. Say something, Bug.
The greatest crimes issue from a desire for excess and not from necessity.
Say what now?
Aristotle. Guess
Say
read
what?
me this.
Yeah, I read you. Not so much your Greek friend. Though it was kind of exciting.
Could give it some thought. Try to understand. How about you, V?
I want more Aristotle.
Fuck off, both.
Yeah.
Okay, tech checks out, looks like.
Será mejor que sí.
Stay in touch.
Stay in
Thank you for
touch.
choosing the Delamain service, and best of luck. I shall await here for your return.
Shit's finally happening. Almost forgot, no iron, huh? All right, Harry.
What's
Let's
shaking,
go.
Night City? Your man Stan here.
Hold on. Let me grab the flathead.
Un taxi cocodrilo. T-Bag.
We're out front, Bug.
Member, reservations in your name, Ramon. You're there to
Ramon.
meet Hajime Taki,
Welcome to
military tech
Kentucky
department
Flag.
rep. Papers are for the flathead.
No sweat.
Welcome to Kentucky Plaza. Please come through single file.
You got it, home. Sir.
Cabra.
Hold on. Got something. Care to explain why you're bringing military equipment onto the premises into Kentucky Plaza?
We're arms dealers.
Excuse me?
Ah, you are here to see Taki-san. Am I right? Please, accept my apologies for the confusion.
This should only take a moment, sir.
Go ahead.
Yokoso. Greetings and welcome to Konpeki Plaza.
Ahora él es un bot.
We'd like to check in.
Of course. Just a moment, please.
Yes, a
The name
moment,
on the
please.
reservation is
Ramon.
Victorino.
Ah,
Double
perro.
room, 2 adults, 1 night, correct?
That's the one.
Perfect. I'll go ahead and notify Taki-san of your arrival.
Shit, no good. Not part of the plan. Talk her up, V. Stall.
That won't be necessary. We'll go freshen up first. Notify him ourselves.
But Taki-san is expecting you, no?
Senorita, you know how long we've been traveling? 18 hours from New Barcelona. With a delay on Medikey because some cyberpsycho blew himself into bits inside the terminal.
Oh, a nightmare.
Of course, I understand. You'll be in the Lapis Lazuli suite on level 42.
Lapis lazuli.
Oh, one more little formality. Please validate your SID chip.
Honor's all yours, Harry.
Everything seems to be in order. We wish you a pleasant stay.
Thank you.
Better get going.
Qué
New
elegancia.
Barcelona, really?
It's called improvising. You should try it.
New Barcelona. El viejito Arasaka.
What do you think, Harry? Quaint, cozy. Not like the hotel we had in Zurich for that convention.
Don't need that, Jack. Enough.
What? I'm taking this seriously.
Esto es como el escena de Blade Runner donde el malo tiene clones. Se ve muy fuerte.
Bar don't look too shabby.
Welcome to Konpeki Plaza. We don't do reservations weekdays, so feel free to grab any available table. Or a couple of stools at the bar if you prefer.
Could bring Misty here one day when we close this deal.
You will, I'm sure. Now let's go check out our digs.
Otra vez fui al bar, ¿no? ¿O no? Arte pixeleado. Con Pequi Plaza. Ah, se cayó.
You nailed the part or what? How do I look?
Can't believe I'm saying this, but not bad at all.
Yeah, I look good in everything.
Oh, aquí es donde se arman los balazos. Y solo traigo 20 curas.
Зай, ты же помнишь, как мы тестировали эту технику на наших?
Well, here we are. La Peace.
La Sully.
Pretty snazzy. Too bad we ain't staying the night. Nice choice, Bug.
Didn't pick it for snaz. Offers quickest access to the dweller and servers.
Sí, me acuerdo.
Sí,
Now
sí.
you fire up the flathead and find the shaft entrance.
Sounds simple enough.
Simplicity, sometimes toughest to master.
Aurelius? Aristotle? Who's it this time?
Yours truly. That one's mine.
Where's the shaft?
Boot up your scanner.
¿Dónde están
Look
las
around.
3 conchas? Esto no es el futuro, sino hay 3 conchas.
Flathead prep to go?
Almost there, carnal.
Almost there, carnal.
Got a winner.
Good. Jackie, how's the flathead looking?
All set.
¿Y dónde está el cabeza plana?
Systems are operational. Charge at 100. Mierda. Little gonk stock.
Just gonna stand there and look at it? Gonna have to switch to manual control. V, take the control shard from Jackie. Gonna link your Kiroshis to surveillance so you can guide the bot.
Here.
Casi quita la memoria.
Patching you through to in-cam view. Might get a little disoriented, but don't freak.
Ah, caray.
Okay, got a clear view.
You can't just go locking people out of their homes.
Get them to the next vent.
Places of work.
Arasaka will cover the cost of any and all penalties assessed.
This isn't about the money. It's election season. How do you think this will make me look? People will start saying I've lost control of Watson. District I'm from.
A week. That's all we can promise you.
We will try. And that is all I can promise you.
Ahí va. Ah, la arañita.
Okay, Flathead's in.
Patching you into next cam now.
Next cam.
What makes you think it was for you? He addressed it to the kind housekeeper who finds him. Note inside said, "Sorry for the mess."
Housekeeper.
There was blood everywhere. But at least he liked
Bug,
a tip.
got a hitch.
Am I the only
What
one
now?
who just gets puke and used
Housekeeping's in my
condoms?
way.
Okay,
Where's
got a
the damn
distractor.
justice in it?
Let's see what's on the subnet.
All right, on it.
Think he's single?
What would you say to a TV?
You know.
I'd say
Good
keep
looking,
looking.
Filthy rich. Has that naughty look in his eye?
Terrarium's got a temp and air quality controller.
Mean you're an over
Great,
our
yeah.
saga.
Stick the flathead on
Men
it.
like him are always single. Might wear expensive suits, but he's a biker at heart, always itching for a ride. I'd give him a ride and wipe him out. Honey, stick to wiping that glass, huh? You're leaving streaks everywhere.
The answers to these questions and more can be found at the address at the bottom of your screen. Check it out and fall in love with Night City.
Cat, something's up with the tank.
Hey, Bug, it worked.
Ain't seen nothing yet.
You got any idea how much those things cost?
¿Por qué
Keep
prepara ese
moving. No
rock?
time for backpatting.
Poquito de bug. Córrele, chiquito, córrele, córrele. Y se fue. ¿Por qué no hubo más misiones con esta cosa? Tan divertidas.
Okay.
Dweller's just beyond the door. Flathead can jimmy the lock.
Ahí va. Ah,
Looks like he's having trouble.
pues no puede.
Shit. Gotta be another way. Let me think. Got another cam other side of the door, but it's disabled.
Want me to enable?
Yeah, look around for a CCTV port.
Ah, ya.
Okay, he's at it.
Ahí está.
Now toggle over to the other cam.
Dweller's inside.
Just as planned.
Still weird, the hotel's only got one runner.
Decent dweller's as good as a dozen rank and file.
Flathead ought to be able to neutralize him.
Good thinking. Let me graft a demonoid onto your link. And you know you gotta jack the Flathead directly into his chair, right?
Make it sound like I'm new at this.
Okay, sent. He's all yours. You'll have to get the Flathead in there first, though. Shaft may link both rooms, looks like.
Let's figure it out.
Now
found our way
toggle
in.
over to... Send the Flathead over there, then toggle over to the second cam.
Córrele, chiquito, córrele, córrele. Córrele, gordo.
Flathead into the chair, V. Jack in.
Mátalo, mátalo, mátalo. La música sí se oye aquí. Ajustes. Ah, ya, radio del auto. Pues con razón no tenía música.
Got him! Love those demons.
Flathead stays, right?
To keep an eye on the Dweller, yeah. Punching into Konpeki's main net. You go ahead and log out.
Así es como se hace.
Es un poco bugueado, pero sí.
How you feeling?
Fine. A little dizzy, that's all.
Bug, how you doing on time?
You there, Bug?
Yeah, I'm here. So, listen, ice is thicker than I thought. Piercing it'll take a couple hours.
Couple hours? Can't do it any faster.
Want my brain to burst into flames? Just sit down and enjoy your snazzy sweet.
Thanks. I will. V, you take it easy, okay? Rest up a bit.
Blue moon, red menace, purple forest.
Unas horas
What do you
después.
think? Why'd you give it all up?
Who gave what up?
Yorinobu Arasaka. The good life, I mean. Old news, I know. Just got to thinking, all. It's like, think. You got everything, right? Eddie's, education. Your pops can snap his fingers and turn half the fucking planet into a nuclear wasteland. But instead, you're like, nah, fuck it. And what do you go do? Start a fucking gang. Steal dragons or some shit. You ghost from your fam, chip some real skin, and play gang leader for a few years. For what?
Maybe he just wanted out of the system.
So then why'd he come back?
Tough to ditch the system when the system's your own family.
Black sheep's still a sheep, huh?
One way to put it.
Crawled back on all fours, tail between his legs. Fucking cheap-ass rebel. Fucking tourist.
Tourist or not, he just walked into the lobby. And we are back in biz. Penthouse security is neutralized.
Perfecto.
Perfecto.
Hey,
Ve al
Bug.
penthouse.
Were you on comms that whole time?
3.5 hours.
About that stick up the ass.
Mean the one up mine?
Yeah, slip of the tongue, you know?
I know. Now's your chance to make up to me.
This is going pretty smooth, right? Right?
Man, are you the silver lining type?
Hey, when you gonna wave off that dark cloud hanging over your head? I'm telling you, it's downhill from here on in.
Pues métete, pues.
There's the awkward silence. You, wanna hear a joke?
Now? Seriously?
Cuéntalo, tengo 10
Why'd
baros.
the rocker boy's output kick him out of the apartment? Because he wasn't chipping in.
No te ganaste los 10 baros. Oh, la suite.
Not bad being heir to the Arasaka Empire. Sure is shit better than being a son of
¿Qué es
Raoul
esto?
Bells.
Ah, es una iguana.
The safe. And make it quick.
Why? What's the rush?
Sigon Yorinobu's gone dark.
What is he, a fucking sorcerer?
Some kind of dead zone's my guess. Have him back in a sec. And you do your damn job.
Sí, la haré rápido.
Looks like Yorinobu left us a parting gift.
Hey, Mudge! Bingo! Got something ejected. Come here, B.
Sí, aguanta. Anda explorando lo que no hice la otra vez. No puedo ir para el otro. Siempre hay tiempo, homie. Esto...
Got no time for this.
What now?
Jack in your personal and make us rich.
On it.
Mi UCB-C. UCB.
Give me 2.
Rápido, señora.
We got winged visitors. Bug.
Don't know who, but staff's a buzz. All 200 on their feet can't keep still.
Can't say I like this. How much longer, T?
Shit, Yorinobu's penthouse bound.
Fuck him! Open the safe!
Almost got it. Done.
Cream.
Let me look to this, huh?
Róbatelo.
Relic intact?
Bioshard integrity, 100%. Guess that's a yes.
Good, let's go.
Fuck, too late. Yorinobu's about to walk in. Find cover.
Where?
That pillar, try that.
You fucking kidding?
No! Inside it, now!
Córrele, gordo, córrele.
We're in.
Which don't solve our problem, T.
I fucking know our problem's still there. Let me think for a sec, okay?
I thought Adam Smasher.
Bodyguard.
Horse. Night City legend. Please, motherfucking one too. What's the play?
We wait.
Are they here yet?
They approach from the landing pad?
Fuck are they talking about?
Cállate, cabrón.
Nuh-uh. No fucking way. This isn't happening. Sapporo Arasaka?
The Emperor. Yet another
Ahí está el guardaespaldas.
Doubt this could be soundproof.
Oh, fuck. 外してくれ。
荒坂様、まだボディチェックが終わっていません。
私の息子だ。
例のものを回収しましょうか。
私がやる。
Que lo abren.
Too close. Vida sniffed us out. But he didn't. No, cállate.
Cállate. Le quitaron un cacho al elevador. Sí hizo la animación de la otra vez. ¿Sí o no, Gael? No iba a ser stream de Clash Royale. ¿Cuándo dije eso, güey?
そもそも俺のことを気にしたことなんかないだろう。あんたの問題点はそこだ。世界は自分中心に回ってると思ってる。傲慢だよ。頼信。どうしてここへ？直々に俺に屈辱を合わせ、立場を思い知らせるためにか。出る杭は打たれるとよく言うだろう。自分の言葉じゃ何も言えないのか。貴様こそ自分が何をしようとしたか分かっているのか。私たちの功績を野蛮人に渡すなど、私たちの未来を。俺たちの未来。俺たち。なんかの間違いだろ。あんたは自分のことしか考えてない。そしてこの会社のことしか。いつかこのような日が来ることは分かっていた。貴様はついに越えてはならない一線を越えたのだ。これまでお前の向こうには目をつぶってきた。だがそれもここまでだ。この裏切りだけは決して許せん。貴様の母親が生きていなくてよかった。息子の不甲斐ない姿を目の当たりにして心を痛めずに済んだのだからな。これで誰のことも許す必要はない。
Anda, ya mató al viejito.
I wish to put the hotel on lockdown.
May I ask why?
Saburo Arasaka has been murdered.
Code Red initiated.
Attention. Code Red has been initiated throughout Kenpeki Plaza. Please remain in your rooms and follow all instructions given by staff.
何の騒ぎです。誰かが父に毒を持った。毒を。そうだ。頼信さん、しかし。竹村、お前の仕事は何だ。
Ah, Takemura.
何の話です。単純な質問だ。答えろ。荒坂家の家長を守ることです。今後はもっとしっかり責任を果たすよう望んでいるぞ。お許しください、荒坂様。決して失望はさせません。
Mal pedo, güey. Sigue haciendo la animación de agacharse.
What? You know what this means? Security's gonna swarm the place any second. Oh my god, we're so fucked.
Tengo un arma rosita.
Bug, need you get us out of here now.
Give me a sec.
We don't have a sec.
Fuck.
¿Qué es Queen?
Total fucking Arasaka's dead.
Wow.
Weird to even say it.
Mataron a un viejito, Juan. Ya lo vi todo. El viejito de Arasaka.
Releasing the lock. Should see a ladder. Ladder. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, not now. I've been made.
Le di todas mis canas.
Pinche Dios santo bendito.
Pinche Dios santo bendito.
Fuck. Fucking major leagues. Happy now, Jackie?
Siempre me spoilan. Pero me vale ver. Más o menos. Sí. Tiene miedo. Te vas a morir, Jackie.
They're a little late.
Just hope they didn't see us. ¡Chingada madre! ¡Ay, me veo!
Ah, qué madrazo. No, ya viene la parte sad.
Oh shit!
Close one.
The relic! Madres! Oh, this ain't good.
Jackie, you're bleeding.
Worry about me later. Check the relic. Container depressurized. Ion chip integrity at 94%. Fucking drop it. Carajo.
Carajo.
Parker! Call her!
And tell her we fried the case?
Just do it.
V? Konpeki's all over the feeds. What the fuck's going on there?
Got a problem. Cryo case is damaged. Biochip's integrity at... Jackie?
86%?
86% and dropping.
Shit. Okay, listen to me. There's only one thing you can do. One of you's gotta slot the relic into your neural port.
That doesn't sound safe.
The longer you wait, the greater the risk we'll lose it.
Well, someone's gotta do it. En el nombre del Padre, el Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Amén.
Amén.
Jackie, you okay?
No. I guess. Don't feel any
Once
different.
you're back, we'll take out the relic and run a full brain scan and sweep. But you two need to get the fuck out of there first.
We're working on it.
Dell, we'll be there in a couple. Be ready. Got it?
Certainly, Mr. Wells.
Better be fucking certain. We gotta somehow reach the lobby. Only chance to hit the garage. And we best be quick. Ahora sí. Great.
Ahora sí.
Let's get out of here.
Attention. Code red has been initiated throughout Kentucky Plaza.
Clear.
Please remain in your rooms and follow all.
In the lobby now. Gonna sweep the building, all floors.
Llega hasta el elevador.
Careful now. Hell's going on there?
Doesn't sound good.
By staff.
Hackeate, perro. cabrón, pues se supone que ya me estaba viendo, ¿qué pedo? E9 1C. Fuck. Fallé. Soy malo hackeando. Ya, cortocircuito a la verga. Róbale sus armas, róbale sus balas. Cyberpunk. Malo, cabrón. Buenas, ¿qué onda, Goku? Shit. Carajo, pensé que traía más armas. Págate. Ah, sigues vivo. Güey. ¡Órale! Dale bien chido Jackie. ¿Por qué se tiene que morir?
You fucking gunk.
No, es que traigo a mi amigo mexicano. Mal pedo, lo extrañaré. Oh, ¿qué es esta escopeta, huevo? ¿Qué es escopuns?
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Hang on! Reloading! He's hiding!
Los hijos de la chingada. Jackie Wells. Wells.
Bueno, ¿qué chingados estás esperando?
¿Yo qué, güey, tú?
Clear the area. Affirmative.
Para esta mata.
Just like that. Unit lost.
¿Cómo es que acabas el juego sin matar a nadie? Muerte, papá.
Shoot.
Es una recagada. Arrasaka. Gracias al nuevo sistema de no sexo, me siento identificado como el arquero emisario de los gorgonitas. ¡Ah, perro! Es que Rijer dice que ya no es hombre ni mujer. Él es el emisario. Arquero, emisario de los gorgonitas. Así ponle en tu CV, güey, antes de que te contrate Google. Diles, por favor, a mi gafete me ponen así. No me pongan Jorge. Pónganme el arquero. Emisario de los pobres. Te cruce Jack. Mames. Unos pipazos. Y aquí se muere, no puedes ir. A perra, ¿qué anda, Goku? Qué milagro, pa.
150 years. And today, of all fucking days, that's like some divine comedy shit. But Sylvie will get out alive.
Why? Because you fucking say so?
Don't take this out on me. I can see how the chips are falling.
No te mueras, Jackie. Después es aburrido el juego sin ti. Voy bien rápido, de hecho. Más rápido que el otro estilo de Vida. ¿Qué carajos me aventaron a la verga? Es una granada. Perro, doble piso. Lutealo, lutealo. No, me muero. Luego tiene unos fracasos. El de Robocop, no mames. Voy a morir. Chingada, hermano, no le hace nada. Pero tampoco. Saludes, chinguen a se medre. El hijo eres inclusivo. Creo que si hablas así no te banea Facebook porque eres inclusivo. Compañera Eliger. La vaca es la compañera, ya ves, ayer no sabía hacer un conector y empezó. Es que no saben jugar. Y luego Gael lo puso en 4 en Clash. No mames. O sea, ¿qué tan mal tiene que irte en la vida para que se ponga en 4? Soy tu compañero. Ok. ¿Pendejada es? ¿Compañero? Súbete, Robocop, perra madre. Huevo. Che robotzote, güey. Ay, se mostriza ese lugar. A ver. Órale. Eso no recuerdo qué pasa. Córrele, mijo. Buenas, ¿quién la venderá? Soy tu compañero. Recepción. Estacionamiento. Ah, no mames, tan rápido. No mames, más rápido. La suma de... No, no me curé, qué pendejo. Te liquidaron. Qué pendejo. Así deberían decir los juegos. Te liquidaron por puñetas. Saludos, soy el arquero. Córrele, Jackie Wells. Córrele, güey. Córrele. Cabrón. Se está llevando la rica.
You waste no time in entering the vehicle. It cannot be!
No voy sin matar a estos perros. No te mueves. Cabrón, que se quema. ¿Sigue vivo? Putazo. Ah, no, vámonos, Jackie Wells. No puedo saquearlo. ¡Fuga!
Delamain, got it!
Welcome back. Delamain, you leave your problems at the door.
We'll have problems if you don't fucking drive! Not bad.
Client feedback noted.
How's our ride looking?
Tip-top. Though alas, we are being pursued.
Hola,
Please remain calm.
Oh!
Ah, ese es Smasher.
I can't screw. A hostile enemy aircraft has a lock on it.
Leave it to me.
dan estas misiones? Huevo. Puta madre. También me identifiqué con ex en Viejo cachende. Igual que yo, ¿no? Disparos a la mema. Se va a morir Jackie. No.
But that will not be possible. Our itinerary has been pre-arranged and paid for in advance. I am not at liberty to alter it.
Fuck your liberty! Do what I say!
It's okay, V. Oh, hold out.
I suggest you try to keep Mr. Wells conscious.
It's gonna be alright, huh? You'll see Misty, your mom, everyone you love. Jackie, don't close your eyes.
Misty. I know. She always knew. Biochip. Hold on to it. For me.
No mames, güey, ya se murió. Otra vez. Mi homie, no. Qué mal pex. Esto es tu culpa, bandera. Ya recomiendo jugar el Cyberpunk. Sí, pero solo en la nueva generación. Si lo juegas en las consolas normales, no jala. Lo sé porque lo seguía jugando y seguía igual de trabado, bugueado. Y en esta sí ya corre bien. Solo que como que le falta gente. Está muy vacío el mundo. Y ya se bugueó esto, no sé por qué. Ah, esto ya captó. Llévala a la clínica de Víctor, a su casa.
Mr. Wells's closest blood relative is Guadalupe Alejandra Wells,
Guadalupe
proprietress of the
Alejandra
El Coyote
Wells.
Coho Bar. I will make sure to deliver him safely. Mr. Deshawn awaits you in room number 204.
See you in the major leagues, Jack.
Hubiera estado chido que en el chip se hubiera guardado su conciencia de Jackie y aparte la de Johnny. Así todos te dirían, hazlo, güey, hazlo. ¿Sí no, Juan? Llévalo, culero. Ah, voy pesado. Necesito tirar cosas. Pues, ¿qué llevo? Congo. Poco común, emblemática. Ah, no mames, si está mejor. La shotgun. Rifle de asalto, rifle de asalto. Así se queda. Soltar. Una batletita. Motel, notel. Llévalo al doctor Simi. Igual y sí, un paracetamol y se levanta el buen John, digo, Jackie Wills. Mejor a comprar el nuevo Cotnil. Che, juego culero.
Let me in.
He waiting.
Pinche Pax, ya lo tengo, te encargo.
54, even the pirate networks. You blown up everywhere. And the Jackster, he out in the car?
We return to this week's
Yeah, he's there.
story. The murder
Dead.
of Arasaka Corporation CEO Saburo Arasaka. The longtime head
Condolences, friend. And the relic?
No such luck.
That's one piece of good news.
¿Cómo va a ser buenas noticias eso, perro?
Saburo Arasaka, dead. You got any notion of the shit you pulled me into? You off the fucking Emperor, His Majesty. Anyone with so much as a pinky toe dipped in this mess is as good as dead.
You're the one who got us into this mess. Let's start with your prep work. You had no idea Saburo Arasaka would be at the hotel.
I don't have access to his personal fucking schedule. And besides, nobody asked you to kill the old man.
That wasn't us.
No shit. Tell that to the soccer ninjas they send after you. Alright, settle down. Gotta be tactical about this.
Ah, pinche gordo, fuck you.
New place, new identity. But first, your face got blood all over it. Bathroom's there. Go get yourself cleaned up.
Esta escena en el trailer se veía más loca, pero no está tan mal. Se va a lavar tu puta madre, güey.
Ay, then.
Ay, cabrón.
V, get yourself cleaned up. You're a mess. Can't risk it, V. Remember our first convo?
I'll fucking kill
Seems
you!
I've chosen the quiet life after all. No blaze of glory for me.
Y se acabó Cyberpunk. ¿Cómo se emperró la vaca ayer? ¿Quién reforzó a Juan? ¿Ves que le dijo a Juan? Haz un connector entre A y B. Y la bomba de B era donde yo estaba y donde estaba Juan era A. El connector fue en medio. No le quise decir nada a la vaquita para no ofender su coeficiente intelectual, ¿verdad? Pero ¿qué le costó decir? Haz un connector en el cuarto donde va a estar la ventana y voy a estar cuidando y tu bomba. Pero es mucho, ¿verdad? Ya es mucho lenguaje castellano para entender su agropecuario lenguaje. Pues está cabrón, güey. Así que bájándose de su caballo. Por eso no quiso ofender a la vaquita. Digo, ya suficiente humillación fue con la putiza que le dio Gael ayer. Hey. Agosto del 23. Ah, estamos cerca de eso. Oh, Johnny Posins. Me hubiera aventado caca, ¿sí entiende? como los monos en los árboles. Cálmate, pinche apestos. Mi banda los de shit.
Tonight, I'm here to say goodbye to all of you.
Cabrón, sacó una guitarra.
Money's money, can't fuck around with it.
You're wasting your lives following us around like dogs.
What crawled up your ass?
Nice. Then we can talk. How much do you want for it?
Johnny, wait!
do this, you could still change your mind.
Get over here, man. Fuck this band. Not your crowd, not your noise. Do your own thing.
Bastard. We'll miss you something awful.
Dale un beso. Mr. Roach.
Love it when you're mad. It's my southern blood pumping.
Get in!
Silverhand. Hey, Shaden.
Get us in the air! Here, put this on, and it stays on. Got it?
Saquen este porque ya tenía como 20. Sí, está chava. Ahora cuadra todo. Oh, la vaquita, güey. Buenos tiempos, buenos tiempos. Pero el original.
Piers are on fire. Pacifica's cut off, shut down. BBC's on the streets of Watson.
2023.
Skullcracking out there. Got us?
Johnny's idea. Wayland's drawing Aristoteles' attention away from the tower.
Collateral damage part of the plan, too.
This is the Cub Scouts, Johnson. Chew it up, spit it out.
¿Por qué no se ven entonces del helicóptero? Poco de bug. Ese es plan. Manches, de nuevo Sex Education del pollo. Me decepciona a mí mismo. Ya no veo series como antes que las destrozaba en un día o dos.
Target range of fire.
Make it rain.
Le dieron al gordo, no. Ya me spoileé. Bueno, no, porque sí tenía pinta de eso que iba de la 2, parecía que iba a pasar ahorita en la 3 y sí pasó. Pero está interesante. Como cambia. Vodka peruano. Ah, ¿existe el vodka peruano?
Get the payload on the elevator, arm it, let gravity do its thing. Explosion rocks the foundation, tower crumbles, chaos, screaming roll credits.
Exit window's gonna be tight.
Jacking in. Grass green, birds fly, cats eat bats, rats shit gnats.
Mainframe's not your playground, Murphy. Come on. Evac announcement. Broadcast it across all frequencies and let's get moving.
Sheesh. Who wrote this manifesto?
Really need me to answer that question?
Jesus, Johnny. You've gone off the deep end. That's coming from a chair jock.
Come on. Get ready. Let's go. Forward.
No recuerdo esto amarillo. Bueno, su pistola sí.
Set up.
Pero es de metal, esto es normal. ¿Dónde está el otro? Ah, diablos.
Bushido 2, bomb's name was what?
Wrap it up! We got a Delta!
The Demolitron. We're good to blow.
Shaka Elite incoming! Run for it!
Shoot the cables! Get the rotor spinning!
Ah, perro. Cántale tu plena route.
Not done yet. Still need to feed this to their subnet.
Fucking knew it! This was never about corporate colonialism. This was about your groupie output, wasn't it?
No, you wouldn't understand, Rogue.
Giving you 4 fucking minutes. Chopper's not gonna wait 1 sec longer.
Door lock breached. Arasaka sons of bitches incoming.
Love this fighter.
Soy Johnny fucking Silverhand por hacerlo tomar el perro. Puro headshot, este es buenísimo. Headshot. Bueno, no es buenísimo. ¡Ay, perro! Oh.
Closing in on the axis.
Slide in. Sweet icebreaker.
El Pau robando cosas en incógnito.
Just wonder if we know anyone who could switch the
La
subnet
película de Venom va a durar bien poco, como que 1 hora y media, 1 hora 20.
Do spiders spin webs? It's time we caught some flies.
Thanks, Murph.
Now,
No
just for
sé
good
qué hago
measure.
despierto hasta ahora, ¿por qué pa?
Holy Cybercow. We're on TV.
Estás viendo Cyberpunk y cómo Johnny Silverhand va a derrotar el patriarcado. No, espera. Al corporativo Arasaka. Gracias, Fertucho. Ay, es bello, güey, estoy viejo. ¿Quién es Fertucho? Muchas gracias.
Has issued a statement declaring that he will bring the full force of the law to bear in response to any
Date unos
acts of
pipazos y con eso duermes, güey.
Going now to our reporter on the scene at Arasaka Tower. Hopefully he can shed some light on the situation as events.
Virus liberador.
Now get out of there. They're moving up. Hit the roof quick.
¿Cómo corre? Con tacones. ¡Ay, cabrón! Me van a matar. ¡Oh, dame Smasher! Ese güey es un Robocop. Está bien loco. Holy shit.
Murphy. Door sealed, but it won't hold for long. Run, Johnny, like the wind.
Ah, perro, ¿cómo salió hasta acá? Ahora hijos de shit son. Y me caí. Ah, aquí tú andas tan robot del Smasher.
Told you, Johnny boy. Told you I'd end you someday.
Ah, le arrancó la pajera, güey. Saludos, viejo. ¿Qué anda, Fertucho? ¿Cómo estás, pa? Gracias. ¿Qué hace, my friend? No duermas, Goku. Eso es para gente débil, güey. Mete unas pastillas y 24 horas como loco. ¿Sí no, Juan? No manches. Ah, sí, sigue vivo. Qué chido que ves subtítulos de cosas que no entiendes. Nah, Johnny Paul Silverhand está muerto. Está muerte. Pues ahora sí, de Dan. Si quedó en el último follow que va. Quedó en un esbozo. Son unas papas, no tengo hambre. Sí, es cierto, Juan, tenemos bisteces. Ah, no ma. Me están golpeando, Juan. No soy terrorista, soy terrorista. Ay.
Hey, Gramps. I know you.
Hey, viejo. Takamura. Una sub de un mes a Sex Mex. Oh, ¿tienen subs? A ver, eso sí me interesa. A ver, ¿cuánto está la sub ahí?
My husband died in that tower.
Technomate. Aquí el Arasaka está más chavo, ¿no? No, me ponen un casco. Me van a robar la memoria, Juan. Todos mis recuerdos no por... Tus fetiches de furro saldrán a la luz.
Why did you do this?
To bring an end to the madness, you freak.
Cálmese, pinche viejito. Bien caras. ¿Sí está cara la sub en Sex Mex? ¿En cuánto está? ¿Más que un OnlyFans? ¿Un Loli? GG. Me robaron la memoria, Juan. Todos mis recuerdos furros están al aire. ¿Qué es un furro? ¿Un muñeco que habla?
Son hombres bestia.
¿Y por qué nombre bestia?
Porque furro es más otaku.
¿Más putaku?
Hay gente que ama a los furros. Como las morras que aman a Inuyasha.
Ah, ya, tipo Inuyasha, ya entender. Ya estoy viejo, Juan, ya no entiendo estos términos de los chavos.
O como los que aman a Naruto, técnicamente el güey es un zorro.
No, es cierto, Naruto es un zorro. Es una perra.
Y se lo anda empinando Sasuke.
Y se le anda dando Sasuke en la cascada. Pinche Sasuke furro. Sí, ya nomás deja que acabe esta animación. Ay, ¿para dónde es? Shit, bajé. Crawling back to you. Para mí $1 es mucho. Ah, ¿están a $1? Fuga, pa. ¿Vamos a donar una o qué? Una rifa. Acércate al desconocido. ¿Y cómo chingados entro ahí? Ya no me acuerdo. Alguien explíqueme. Ahí está. ¿Esto es la Matrix, Neo?
And you, who are you?
Pow. Yo digo que sí, vamos a rifar una sub de esas. Lo banderían por rifar una sub, no por Only o plataformas así. Ah, no sé, no he visto. Había visto que si promovías tu OnlyFans aquí en Twitch sí te baneaban. Porque como es página de adultos y esta no es página de adultos, pues no podías. Así que tal vez sí, tal vez no. Hay que averiguarlo. Yo digo que a los 1500 rifamos una. Sigo vivo, sí, como Robocop. Y un poco bugueado, ¿verdad? Pero es parte de... Basurero municipal 277. Inténtalo en una cuenta nueva. No, rifamos en esta. O no, ¿verdad? Porque los contratos de Twitch cambian y no sé si el siguiente contrato me dé toda la mitad. Está bien, hagamos una cuenta nueva. A ver cuánto es el contrato en esa nueva cuenta. Ey, ayúdenme, gente bugueada. Chia, me aventaron a la basura. Como perro. Ah, no manches, tembló en Tapachula, Chiapas, güey. Bueno, no llegó. Mira, es el gordo. El gordo traicionero, hijo de perra. Oh, qué bueno, güey. Qué bueno, pinche gordo. Takemura, no me mates, Takemura. お父様の殺害犯を見つけました。この男で間違いありません。はい。1時間後には着くから。A la verga, cachetada. Solo por eso te voy a dejar morir en este mundo, pero en el otro sí te salvaré. Porque si no, no puedo hacer los finales. Todos los finales. Ah, no, sí hice 5, ¿no? Tengo que repasar cuántos hice. Vuelo a Gucci. Gucci gang, Gucci gang.
You hear me? I need your help.
A la verga, güey. Te liquidaron.